Bogus here from Bogus Prospecting. If you're new to the channel, a big warm welcome. If you're old moldy hat like this one, welcome back. This is attempt 2 at some sniping. But as usual, I've picked a terrible day for it. We've had 40-degree heat, beautiful day to be out swimming in the creek, no doubt about it. But we've got this cloud cover that's making looking in the water really difficult. So who knows how this film's going to turn out. That's okay. I've got a little crevice that I spotted in the water. We're going to have a look at that one first. But before we do anything, I got to get into my wetsuit without revealing my nipples like in the last one. So let's give that one a shot. Oh, damn it. We'll try again. There we go. We got into it finally. Although there was one slight disaster, is that I've eaten a lot of trifle over Christmas and I literally zipped some of my back fat up in this wetsuit, which was not the most pleasant of things. Right, I'm going to get some different GoPro mounts and my tools ready, and then we're going to get in the water. Whilst I've been doing gold prospecting for quite some time now, I'm relatively new to sniping. I've done several experiments out on the creek looking for gold underwater, but never to this level of seriousness. And it's taken me a long time watching videos from people such as Gary Two Toes and Pioneer Paulie to put together things like toolkits, how to do certain techniques like the hand waving that you're watching in this video. But there's one main difference between my video today and a lot of the videos that you might have seen from those YouTubers. And that is simply the size of the gold. The size of the gold on this creek is incredibly fine. And as you might know from watching the rest of my series of videos, I'm all about putting in a little bit of innovation and seeing what is actually possible. Most of the gold on this creek is between 20 and 50 mesh, which is quite small, but more than visible. So I was trying several different hand techniques to see if I couldn't reveal the gold, and being careful not to blow it away given the small particle sizes, as you will see in the near future. I was also struggling with the light, which was coming in quite yellow and making it difficult for me to see anything on the bedrock. The other thing that I wanted to point out was the sort of cracks and crevices that you can currently see on the video clip. Above the waterline looking down, none of these little cracks and crevices are actually visible. And I talk about this quite regularly in some of my other videos where I explain that the bedrock isn't smooth and you're only going to be able to pick so much gold up with a shovel, and you're going to need some sort of either suction device such as a Yabby pump to get all those small particles out of those nooks and crannies, or you're going to need to do what I'm doing currently, which is getting into those cracks and crevices, scratching them out, and then breaking apart the bedrock. There are lots of hidden cracks that have a lot of potential to hold gold, and these cracks can even heal up over time, making them completely invisible to the eye. And the only way you're going to know is to get a pry bar in there or a scratcher and start wiggling stuff around until something breaks loose. And I almost guarantee you that's where your gold's hiding. What you're going to see in a moment is when I start breaking apart the bedrock, we start finding lots of very fine gold. Lots of little cracks and crevices, tons and tons of them. I've been splitting them open and checking them, and I'm pretty sure with the look of the clay and my experience on this creek that there will be some ultra fine gold, like 100 or 200 mesh sitting in its stuff. What blows me away is when you're down there, you can see a whole new world. And suddenly the understanding of how dirt shifts and how gold sinks and moves becomes really clear. I implore everyone who gold prospects to do it, because the dirt that you lift out in your shovel might look solid, but I promise you, even the heaviest of clays are not solid down there, and that's really, really interesting. Anyway, we're going to keep looking. We haven't found anything yet. We might not. Who cares? Let's keep going. It is so hard in this light. There's this yellow light that's casting over the whole bedrock, and it's really difficult for me to figure out if these little specks are actually gold or just some sort of pyrite. Very, very annoying. I feel like I'd be doing a lot better if I was honestly just working crevices normally. I mean, look at the beautiful bedrock I've got to check back there. Ah, you're wet. I worked it out. So, I was getting frustrated. I knew that there'd be really good gold here. On the camera stand, there's magnets that hold the grip together, and those magnets are covered in ironstone. All the indicators in this soil are for great soil. I mean, if I was sluicing this stuff and it came up, I'd be really excited. I couldn't work out why I wasn't seeing any gold. And what I did was I yabby pumped off the bottom, and I did one pan. And in that pan, I got some great gold. Check this out. I hope you can see this. I know it's a bit shiny and stuff, but there's about 30 little tiny specks of gold there. And that was from about 3 pumps with the yabby pump. And what I've discovered is the gold under this light on that bedrock is coming up looking almost white. And I've just started seeing a lot of it. I'll put you under. Hopefully you can see it too. We'll suck it up with a snuffer bottle. The gold in this creek is so fine, and the GoPro only just barely fit into the actual hole where all this gold was sitting. There's probably a couple hundred specks sitting right there on the bedrock, but with the current camera equipment that I had on the day and the light that was going on and the small size of the crevice made it very difficult to get accurately on film. I do hope you can see all those bits of gold just sitting on the bedrock. It's an absolutely amazing sight. You got to remember that this was hiding inside the bedrock, not even in a crevice. I had to break open the bedrock to an extreme extent to get this out. This is the stuff from the first ever pocket I've worked crevicing. Proper crevice gold. It's very fine, but there's a bit of it. Have a look. Let's get some more. The amazing thing I've discovered about doing this in just the shallow water that I am is this spot didn't look that good until I stuck my head under the water and saw all the tiny little nooks and crannies. And those nooks and crannies have turned out to reveal some awesome crevices. I'm very deep in a pocket at the moment that I'm not going to be able to snipe just by fanning my hand, so I'm going to use the yabby pump to actually draw it out and see what's down the very bottom of it. I'm so stoked that the sniping helped me find it. I would have walked past this completely every single time normally. In fact, I have walked past this spot multiple times. I've got a feeling there might be some good gold at the bottom of this deep pocket.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's sick. So using a combination of methods of traditional like crevicing style work plus sniping, oh man, this is a recipe for success. All this has opened up a whole new world. There are some sweet creeks I can't wait to take you to do just this. This creek's got pretty fine gold, occasionally nuggets, but there are creeks around here that have big bits of gold. They're a little bit further out. Not that it took me 2.5 hours to get here today because of all the floods and the road damage. I had to like literally four-wheel drive my way in. It was insane. It was off the chain. Anyway, that's not the point. Point is, we'll go a little bit further out on another sniping episode and we'll go find some chunks. That is mad for one pan. Ooh, I like this spot. I just made a friend. Hi. I want you guys to meet Shelby. Shelby the turtle, who scared the crap out of me. He like hugged onto my leg. I'm probably scared. I'm doing him a frighten. We better put him back. I'll put him back upstream in a nice deep pool. Well, I've had a good look and I can't find much of anything that is really going to be worth my time. I'm still in the wrong creeks. I'm still learning, but I've done a lot better than I did the first time. If you've seen the first diving video I did, whoo, Lord, did we have some issues. I feel like we did overcome a lot of those problems today, and now it's just going to be about getting out onto the correct creek, the right kind of creek, to find some really nice big chunky gold. And I've got absolutely no doubt that on this creek there will be some spots. I've just got to spend a lot more time in this wetsuit, revealing my nipples to the internet to find those deposits. Discovering that if you use a combination of like normal crevicing, where you use a yabby pump and things like that to help you snipe, that was brilliant. I mean, absolutely perfect. I never would have found that crevice without putting my head under the water and actually following it. You know, you can use those sniping scopes too, I suppose, which would be exactly the same sort of principle. But for what I did here, this worked absolutely fantastic to find me a little deposit of gold. It didn't take that long to work out, and it's very, very exciting to see that gold sitting on the bedrock underwater. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you did enjoy it. Remember to please say hi to your mum for me. Peace, and I'm out.
Perfect.